Hey everyone, today's video we're talking about the best trader to go for level 2 straight away, and that is probably not what you expect, but it's Turncoat. Now most people would think Gunny, but I'm going to talk about why Turncoat is a much better trader to start with. Why don't you go for Gunny? You get the Meta M4 builds. Well, these are the cheaper M4 build, 2.69k. Then if you want to get the suppressor, you're talking another 1.5k, and then sights at $600, or the Spectre sight 2k. The AK-74M is a beast, and it's more than just the AK-74M, it's also the ammo you can buy and the armor that make Turncoat the best level 2 trader in my opinion. This AK-74M is 1.54k, and as stock, it's good off the shelf. You can already change out whatever grip you want, you can easily swap out sights. You've already got 13% recoil reduction, which we're going to improve massively, and you get this, the DTK1 muzzle brake, the massive 45% recoil reduction. Now I know it's not suppressed, but I'm going to show you the difference between running unsuppressed and suppressed in terms of recoil control, and it is night and day. I would highly recommend. So let's mod this up. So first, grab the AK-74M, like so. Now, what do we want to do? There are some basic things we can do to begin with. You have got your suppressor here if you want to run suppressed, but again, I will show you the difference. So we'll buy that so I can use it as a comparison. Next up, you want to pick up one of these, and I'll talk about that in a minute. This AK-74M stock adapter lets you change the stock to a stock that unfortunately you cannot buy at level 2, but is very common on the AI, and that is this PT1 stock. Look out for it on AKs that the AI are running, and if they have it, rip it off because it gives you a 6% recoil control compared to the base AK-74M stock, which doesn't do anything. So if you can find it, if you have one, definitely shove it on there. If not, you can make an improvement by hopping over to Artisan and picking up the rubber pad for the back of the AK. The next thing you want to get from Artisan is the dogleg cover. This will let you attach any sight onto this gun. And then you also have your choice of foregrips. This is what comes with it. The RK6 only has 1% recoil reduction. If you get the RK1, that's a nice 6% recoil control. Sorry, I meant recoil control, not recoil reduction. So we'll grab the RK1 as well. And then to change this over, we just want to take the sight off, take the rear sight off, and take the dust cover off, and then we can shove that dogleg cover on. Then we want to take off the RK6 grip and put the RK1 foregrip on it. So now we're up to 18% recoil control, and then we want to grab from Gunny your sight of choice. Now, I prefer the Spectre because you get that variable zoom, but you could run a holographic, or you could run the simple red dot sight, the Cobra red dot sight. Pretty cheap from Artisan. I think she sells it $500. It's not too bad, but I like the Spectre sight personally. Now obviously the comparison here, so here's the two identical builds. The main difference is the rear stock, and you can see having that PT1 stock gives you 24% recoil control compared to 18. That's a huge difference. That's a huge improvement. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to compare suppressed and unsuppressed. So we'll grab a suppressor in our backpack. Okay, full auto with the suppressor, not pulling down. See, just straight up, pretty easy to control. The muzzle brake, and it's less, significantly less. So next we're going to talk about the rest of stuff Turncoat has. He has BT ammo for $3, the same cost as M855. This is really powerful against armor. It is armor piercing. I really like it. I find it really effective. And the other thing I like about running the AK over the M4 is AK ammo, even 545 ammo, is pretty accessible, particularly when you get to the harder AIs, the YBL, military AIs, or Fort Nareth. 545 ammo is pretty easy to find, so it's easy to, when you're out for a long time, you're running out of ammo. Running an M4 can be annoying because then you have to switch to some basic AK that you pull off an AI. But it's not just that. We're now going to talk about armor. This is a class 3 armored rig with 9 container size. It's pretty hefty at 8.48 kilos, but compare that to Handshake. The Lance is the one I like to use. It's another class 3 helmet. This is heavier, 9.55, and it has 1 less container. Front and back protection is the same on both. This is a lighter carrier with the same protection, with extra container size. Don't run this armor. I know it's 3+, but you only have front protection. I just wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend it at all. And so yeah, that's why I think Turncoat is such a great trader. I think I rushed, like most people, to get Gunny unlocked to level 2 because of the M4s. They're so much fun to run, but this 545 is a beast, and now we're going to go into a raid with it and show it off. Alright, so we are just moving up on the town north of Fort Nareth. We're doing the task Family Heirlooms. We have to locate a valuable in the largest house in the town. and then return to Turncoat. So we're going to have to clear this out. I imagine there's probably going to be a lot of AI here. You've got no friendlies in the area as well, so something I always like to check when I'm entering a POI, which you always should do. Checking if there's any friendlies around, any friendly helis. And as soon as you hear gunshots that aren't at you, I always check the map, see what's going on. Could there be enemies? Drops him. He didn't want to go down. The first guy dropped in like 2 shots. He did not want to go down. I think that guy had armor on. So just going to clear our corners. We're going to have to fight our way through this whole town, I suspect. The thing to always do as a solo, always make sure you're behind hard cover or running towards hard cover. And be very aware of bushes. You want to switch to semi-auto. Bushes are probably the most terrifying thing in this game because you know the AI can just shoot through them. And this is what I kind of mean about running suppressed or unsuppressed. In that situation, whether I was suppressed or not, those AI would have aggroed on me. And it's not like I've stirred up the whole hornet's nest. Right, there's a big house at the back. Okay, we've got a few guys over there. Oh, toggling fire modes as he's flicked it off safe. Okay, can't see these guys, so I'm going to... Actually going to try and get a position in this house. Particularly when there's multiple AI, I don't like, you know, obviously... You could just Rambo it and jump over that wall. Also, if you're going to shoot through windows, open them. Because bullet reflections off. Oh, he just... This is your twin. The way bullets react off glass is completely erratic. This is where are my bullets going? Okay, there we go. Man. Whoa. He hits hard. So he smashed this in the gut. The AI is so unpredictable in this game. You've really got to play careful. There we go. That's... I feel like at the moment the AI just don't react to being shot like they should do. Because like they can one-tap you. I feel like you hit them and you could give them like a heavy bleed. But they're just not reacting to it. She's just gonna... bandaged. I think I've still got a wound. Yeah, I've still got a wound on my arm. But yeah, going to this high ground has helped a lot. I haven't got any nades to bait them. But yeah, opening windows is don't ever shoot through closed windows, basically. Oh. Okay, he went down. Lovely little jump he did there. That was quite something. Oh, I do actually have a grenade. We're going to hop the wall now. We've cleared this area. The guy's still struggling. What these guys have. I also never bring food and drink in because... What Nareth motel key? Improvised armory. Okay, that's cool. I will need... Don't know if that's a valuable key, but I feel like that's something I'll probably need. Yeah, holding up in a position and just letting the AI run around is probably the most effective strategy. So you can get some high ground in a window, and then you kind of just snipe down. Just make sure you're leaning and not just standing fully flush. Okay, this certainly looks like the biggest house here. You said we have to find a key. It's likely to be locked. I suggest start searching the backyard for a key. Okay. Is there actually going to be... I hope this key is like a quest item and is like a guaranteed spawn. There's a briefcase under here. Nice. Pretty straightforward mission. Hopefully shows off the effectiveness of this gun build. Obviously, like I said, you could run it suppressed if you wanted to, or you could run it with a different sight, but that's just how I like to run it. Yeah, there's obviously a weird thing with helmets cover your face as well as your head. I think that's a thing to remember. So you can shoot someone in the face. If they have a helmet on, it gives them full head protection. This guy's wearing, you know, a 2A helmet, so it's a pretty solid helmet. So you can tell it tanked the initial shock because it's taken damage. But yeah, that's why sometimes it can feel like you shoot an enemy like square in the face and you're like, why aren't they down after one shot? It's because that helmet's giving them full face protection too. That's all for today's video. I think we're just going to head to extract, get back to base, and reload for another mission. I hope you enjoyed. I would really recommend running this AK-74M build. It's great. I love the ammo. The AI is still erratic and whatever, so gun builds are only going to go so far. But I find it really effective as a PvP weapon too, and I'll try and show some of that in another video. Anyway, if you like the video, leave it a like, drop a comment down below, and subscribe for more. Cheers, guys.